Hello, welcome to anyone who did not join us over for the start of the game on General Dill stream. Welcome to those coming over from that stream. Welcome back. We are back on the actual PMA LCS channel, which is now, as of a few days ago, we are now a Twitch affiliate. We're official now, boys. Yay! But yeah, for anybody who is just joining us now, we did not have access because we got affiliated with Twitch. The stream key and login info changed, so I did not have any of that until just now. But we did get a pause. We're back over on the main channel. We have passive aggressive red pandas versus the chase squad. We currently have a pause because Donvel is experiencing, I believe, some lag and or frame rate issues. Yes, he is restarting his computer.
Is this the karma?
Yeah, it's karma.
Yes, it's karma.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Wonder if that frame rate glitched his shop so we couldn't get boots of speed.
well, wait, let me just. Yeah, everyone has boots except him. Yeah, you have a point.
Also has a completed side stone and hasn't swapped to his
Oh my
sleeping lane.
He has two trinkets. Oh my. Okay, we're just gonna call out the Donville for everything because we have an unpause. Okay, we're good now. Back to Jingo just farming in the mid lane, but I'll just run through everyone again. I presume some people are just joining us here, and we're not over on General Dale stream. On the not red side. On the blue side, we have the passive aggressive red panda. Pandas. I need that.
It's a singular. It's panda.
Passive aggressive red panda. Sorry. Top lane is Blackastran. Jungle is Aryan. Violet Sociocat with her signature Cho'Gath in the mid lane. Bot lane's gonna be Enchante and Boomarkle. And on the red side, it is the chase squad. Guy Fieri in that top lane. Menbung, the not so much temporary but long-term sub, while Lucida is getting a new computer, etc. He's going to be in the jungle. Jingo Unchained, who is the one-time sub in the mid lane, Allergic to Milk, and Adonville are going to be the bot lane. And now we're on to PARP on the Rift Herald. Okay, this has been a weird day.
Yeah, it's been interesting.
And while we're back, PARP's just going to get the Rift Herald uncontested.
Yeah.
Going to go on to Blackastran.
Rift Herald's a very good objective when you're snowballing. You can just chain towers when you get a really good push going on. Get some picks.
Aryan, he's going to be going on. The Guy Fury does get the permafrost off. Guy Fury is going to be safe under his tower. But they might want to drop this Rift Herald here immediately. Just brute force that top tower.
It's still full HP, so yeah, I can see that play working out pretty well.
This mid tower is super low, and CS are making a play for it, and it looks like they will get it. Menbung not landing that cocoon onto Enchante, but doing enough to force him off, get the tower. That's gonna even it up, at least the towers, and they're now just slightly less than 2k gold behind Aryan. Missing the Arctic Assault, Jingo flashes over this. I don't even know what's happening here. Violet Sociocat she's on a killing spree. Gonna get an RP splash top forward from Blackastran, but does not get followed up. Guy Fieri gonna flash, but Aryan's gonna have that Arctic Assault. He's sticking right on top of him. Megadart coming up soon, but Aryan is all by himself, forced to flash away. This is just an odd series of events, but Guy Fieri just gonna step a little too far forward. He'll get out fine though.
Yeah, just clearing out some vision here, making sure they deny as much as they can, so they can try to make the plays they want. Galio making a TP mid lane, trying to save that from the AD cannon.
Yeah. I don't even know what happened. They just a weird series of events happened, and at the end of the day, only Jingo died.
Yeah. Ocean Drake just spawned. And,
yeah, CS are down getting that.
Yeah, blue team's group top lane trying to make a trade here. Does someone still have the Rift Herald?
Donville is standing in
Galio
one spot. Interesting. But PARP is getting this top lane tower, going to trade it for that dragon. I'd say that's, yep, there's the pause. It was like, Donville's still standing still.
It's very unfortunate.
Anyway, you know what? we never got to talk about the actual team comps. We just ran through picks. Let's talk about team comps. Bison, what do you think of? I'm gonna just ask you, what do you think of PARP's team comp? What do you think they want to play around?
It looks like they're going to try and play around protecting Caitlyn in the late game, hoping that she can get there. Obviously, trying to run this game as long as possible. They have Blackstrain, who can obviously come in with Hero's Entrance. You have Irion. That's how you pronounce it?
Arian.
Arian.
Yeah.
He has his ultimate ability as well that stuns him in place, can help kite for that Caitlyn. Braum also being a good protector. Violet Sociocat, though, can help pick up that early game and as well as the mid game if she can get fed, which right now she's 3-0. And so it looks like that's what they're trying to play around, just hitting that late game and being able to push the other team way back into their own base.
All right, protect the Caitlyn, sort of. It's quad tank and a Caitlyn, which mid game, that's no. You look at the team comp on the surface, mid game you have no damage. It's a Caitlyn mid game is basically useless, but with how ahead Violet Sociocat is getting, she will have plenty of damage to kind of make up for that mid game lull Caitlyn has. But yeah, so red side, Chase Squad, Taco, give it to me.
This is, I don't know, this comp seems a little mismatched to me. Doesn't seem like a clear goal, but there's a couple of things going on. And the first thing, when I look at it, is Guy Fieri playing his comfort champ, looking to, snowball a top lane advantage. Maybe this is their goal coming in, especially versus a tank. Nar can really put on the pressure and turn that into maybe a few kills in the very early game before they complete a tank item. And this Galio completed a Rod of Ages first, so he's not, very as tanky as you would expect a normal Galio build where they just go purely defensive items. So that's kind of the thing I see here. Elise, very strong early pressure. The ganks are just really brutal when Elise is really on top of her game. But she had the Moby boots completed first, so she was looking to get from lane to lane, not with non-stop pressure. I think this was the goal in mind. And Sejuani really lacking in that early pressure area, in my opinion. And more like until level 6, she's kind of, lackluster. The ganks can work, but, they're not really that great. Orianna just seems kind of thrown in there. I guess we can look at a wombo potential with Nar diving in with a shockwave combo. And Allergic to Milk playing Kennen, using the ult to peel, I would assume, so that the divers of the enemy team are going to have a little bit of trouble with the CC that he provides for himself, combined with Karma Shield and Speed Boost and whatnot. And AD Kennen puts out a lot of damage when you just, you give him some time to really stack that W and just get multiple procs in a team fight. But I don't know if it's going to be enough with how really big their front line is. So I'm kind of questioning the AD Canyon overall out of everything else. And lastly, the Karma, it's just a really good laner. Especially when you have somebody who lacks wave clear, she can aid you so that you're not constantly pushed under your tower. So I guess Karma works really well here, especially when Kenny doesn't have any significant AoE damage that doesn't put him in range to be harassed by the long range Caitlyn, or he's tagged with a Braum slow plus a passive. So overall, I think maybe they were just looking at not overall team comps, but looking to secure advantages as more of a single player. I feel like this draft was a little bit poorly played by the Chase squad here.
Yeah, maybe tunneling a little too much on that flex. They did flex the Kennen ADC down to that bot lane after Allergic to Milk did get double banned in the second ban phase. Maybe deciding, hey, we don't know what else to
Right.
Here we'll just flex the cannon down, get Guy Fieri's comfort pick, but yeah.
Also, just to make one more comment / criticism, I really think Jingo should have went for perhaps a barrier to avoid the burst. The Ghost is great late game because since their front line's always going to be basically, chasing them down, the Ghost allows her to reposition multiple times to get extra damage off with her QW combo and to look for more shockwave potential. But I think it's a little bit of disrespect towards Ali. Maybe I think Jingo should have went for a barrier and gone for a little bit of a defensive early game, so that Ali would not have been snowballing.
All right.
And we saw at level 2, Ali took a really aggressive trade, and Jingo had to flash. If he had barrier, maybe he could have baited that a little bit harder, and actually got a kill. Maybe force Ali to take a tower shot or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we did get. Yep, we are unpausing and getting back underway. Hopefully we don't have that many more pause issues. Hopefully Donville has sorted out whatever technical issues he is having, and we are unpausing. 3, 2, and we're back. Back to a top lane siege. Lifter ultra 50, I'm gonna get dropped. Just get thrown back into action. Why not? I think you're taking a bunch of damage from this Caitlyn headshot. Maybe not the best time. Blanca trying good dive and get the 2-man taunt off. He's kinda by himself though. He's gonna get rooted up. Does get out tower range. Great 3-man shockwave into the 3-man Naro. They get Arian. Oh, Enchante's gonna go down to Guy Fieri. Does get traded onto by Violet Sociocat. They also get the tower, but 2 for 1 off a nice shockwave from Jingo.
Yeah, well played. They need to make a play defending their tower. But looks like blue team still has pretty good vision over here on inside the jungle and around the river. Look, maybe if they make a good play right here, they can look to get a 20-minute Baron as it spawns.
Yeah, maybe. That's just PARP just tunneling a bit too hard on that tower, not noticing Jingo's ball just getting to right on top of them, all clumping up. Sets up a perfect 3-man shockwave. It's not often you see a shockwave as the initiation. It's usually someone else engages and then the shockwave follows up. But nice shockwave into the wombo of the Gnar ultimate and the slicing maelstrom. They are behind, but that's an extra pick is definitely good for Chase Squad.
Yeah, that's definitely the kind of play that gives them the potential to turn the game back into their favor.
Yeah, just get these
They're still missing that. They're still missing that. The tier 1 bottom lane. It's pretty low, so Guy Fieri is coming here with the big wave, looking to split push with his teleport up, forcing Sejuani of all people. I think that's a little bit of a missed call on lane assignments.
Yeah. Well, Violet Sociocat does have her feast if she needs to go for a Baron steal with Arian in the bot lane, so it's not the end of the world. Normally you don't want to send the jungler bot lane, but when you have a Cho'Gath, it's a little bit of a different
Ali's
story.
caught between people here.
Yeah, she's gonna blast going just straight into the air, gonna have the heroic entrance from the Galio for backup. This is everyone separated. Orchard's Milk is stuck in the top lane, not gonna be able to follow this nice 2-man shockwave, but only catches the tanks. Menbung comes down, gonna get cleaned up by Balakastran. Rupture missing on the Guy Fieri, but Jingo Unchained gets caught by the Glacial Prison. He's gonna be next. Okay. So maybe not wanting to give the kill over to Enchante, but Balakastran's gonna get a second for himself. And now they're looking to push this bot lane tower.
That was the classic Shen effect, I call it. No one is ever truly alone when they've got that mobility spell that gives them a huge amount of protection, like Galio. And this is why I think in a 5v5 setting especially, a pick like Galio or Shen in the top lane just do massive amounts of work in terms of max pressure, because they can not only are they like big front lines for their team with possible initiation or cap potential, they could just be anywhere on the map at any given time.
Allergic to milk getting dove upon by Blockistrain. He's taking so much damage. This forced the flash wall. Blockistrain does follow him. Gonna get the stun. Is he gonna have? He's gonna have the last Q. Blockistrain gets the solo kill in the top lane. Well played by him. A little bit out of position from Allergic to Milk.
Yeah, Allergic to Milk was caught there in the long lane and had to flash over the wall. Otherwise, he would just get chased down.
Up, Donville getting chased onto the Rupture does not land. He's going to be fine. Guy Fieri is trading some nice damage back onto Arian. Has finished the Black Cleaver and working on presumably his Frozen Mallet next. He's going to have some nice damage for team fights and the split push.
Yeah, it does look like though that Chase Squad's going to be kind of trying to push this snowball of PARP up a hill. I mean, they've got their highest gold lead now, 4K. I mean, they did trade those towers in top lane, but with that kill, it's up to 4K, so it's getting harder and harder for this.
Rupture landing onto Vile so sketch. She flashes in, gets the kill onto a Donville. Meanwhile, Blockstrand's in 2v by himself. Gonna taunt zone away Menbong. Does not get the taunt off, Justice punches into a wall. Cocoon goes wide. PARP is trapped. A little bit trapped here, but Chase Squad are just not strong enough to really get this collapse down. He's playing with fire here. He's just gonna hop away though. He'll be fine.
Yeah, it looks like we could be setting up for a potential Drake. It spawns in 30 seconds. They've got their some semblance of vision set down, and looks like there's a pink inside the red pit. It's a little bit weird positioning for that pink ward.
Huh.
I think that should have been on the other side of the wall or inside the dragon pit.
Chase Squad have two people in the top lane. Neither of them have the teleports. It's Donvo and Jingo. Jingo is backing now, but they're just out of position. Need to be down here for this dragon, and that's slicing them down for Allergic to Milk.
To blow his ult before a potential dragon fight. Also, Kama split pushing in the top lane.
Yeah, Chase Squad might have to just give this up if it does not look like they want to fight this. Kennen will just go down instantly without the slicing Maelstrom for protection. Guy Fieri is sitting here. Violent Sociocat is here zone away. Yeah, they're just gonna have to give this up. Menbung did back. No jungler. Bulls. No contest.
Yeah, they had a little bit of vision set down, but they weren't in position. They weren't ready to take that dragon. So PARP just picking it up, calling them out for this mistake, and taking it out of their hands.
It's not the greatest coordination in the world from Chase Squad, and this is kind of just this is how PARP might look to play. They have the shock hauler in Violet Sociocat. She's I've played with her a lot, and she's a great shock hauler. She's just great rotations, and especially judging by their game against Team Solar Feed, my team, last week, PARP definitely listens to her, and she can definitely do all of this. Menbung flash cocooning on the Violet Sociocat, but that might not be who you want. She's in 1v4. She's a little bit caught out. She gets shut down by Donville. Meanwhile, Allergic to Milk gets engaged on by Arian. He goes down to Enchante. It's a 1-for-1, but Chase Squad do get the important shutdown onto that Jogath.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a aggressive move by Ali. I think she was relying on the Galio ult to come in clutch for her.
Blockastron just a little too far away. You can't TP all the way from top lane down to that jungle. Shen effect actually, like, you're never alone anywhere on the map, but with a Galio, it's only so far you can go. Arian does get cocooned up. That's all that's gonna happen though. Arian barely taking any damage from Menbung.
Yeah, looking at that kill on Violet Sociocat, that's huge for Chase Squad right now, because looking at Caitlyn, the other primary damage dealer on their team, she's looking a little bit behind in farm right now. Right now, I believe she's in mid lane right now, pushing out that lane. She's a little bit behind, so I don't think she quite has the damage yet that Violet Sociocat does. So if they can hopefully kill Violet Sociocat and take that as an advantage. I think that's how Chase Squad could get back in this.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of Enchante, just interesting itemization note. He has not completed boots, but has already gotten his Executioner's Calling. But forget itemization right now. Menbug's getting engaged upon, just takes a crap ton of damage from the Feast. He's gonna go down the Blockstrand. Jingo Sombreros does Shockwave, and now Guy Fieri's all on his own. Hops out, go flash out, but he's just stuck in between the Blockstrand and hard place. That's a double kill for him. Allergic to flashes into the middle of Parp. But Blockstrand's gonna get the taunt flash. That's a triple kill for the top laner. 4 for 0 for Parp.
Yeah, I think that was. I think Kennen thought he was the AP Kennen flashing in while he had the ult up.
I mean, he's an 80 carry. I don't know why. Even if AP Kennen was still a thing, I don't know why he would be playing AP ADC Kennen. But that's gonna probably be a second tower. Yeah, it's gonna be a second tower for Parp. They're looking for this inhib as well. 5 seconds on Guy Fieri, 10 seconds on Jingo. Yup, they're gonna get it. Anyway, real quick, die, and they're fine. Back to the itemization thing. Enchante elected to flash in for Violent Sociocat. Doesn't land anything onto Menbung. Guy Fieri is gonna get just as much. Sanju steps onto a trap. He's taking so much damage from Enchante. He's gonna have to back out. Okay, I want to finish this itemization thought real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Enchante picked up the Executioner's Calling early, which I do not agree with. The only healing you really reduce is like health regeneration and the Bork lifesteal from Allergic to Milk. And Enchante really isn't getting anywhere near that cannon, realistically. So
well, they do have a like Elise has healing in her kit on hit in her spider form. And you also got the redemption onto Karma, so there's some potential value.
Yeah, none of it's enough that I would buy an Executioner's before completing boots and after your second item. So
I mean, it's only 800 gold, but I agree he could be already on his completing his next Zeal item at this point.
Or you
so
could,
I understand your argument.
He could have Berserker's Greaves. You could have a number of things. I will
well,
go
the completed boots is definitely necessary at this point. 30 minutes into the game.
Yeah.
Not just for the attack speed bonus on the Berserkers, but just the extra movement speed allows for better kiting and whatnot.
Yeah. Currently the bot lane of Parp are the only ones without completed boots. Also, speaking of boots, Donvo has gotten the Sorcerer's Shoes on the support Karma. Interesting itemization choices. He also has picked up the Sweeper, so...
Oh, he's level 11,
but he has
not that upgraded.
Yeah. Neither support have upgraded their Sweepers, and they can't. We're not... There's a reason this is PMA LCS and not LCS.
No.
It's okay. I'm not gonna harp on that too much, considering I've made that mistake way too many times. I still forget to buy Blue Trinket having games as an ADC main.
It's a fair criticism, regardless.
You're a fair criticism.
Thank you. Thanks, babe.
A plus comebacks. Fuck, man. Getting out of there. We good. Oh my god. This is a weird stream. Parp just on this Baron while J Squad is occupying the middle lane. Double ping points in the pit. Maybe a bit of overkill, but Menbug is around possible steal. Oh, but the heroic entrance gonna zone him away. The Baron Nasher is gonna go down. Another stack picked up by Violet Sociocat. Menbug gets away. Free Baron for Parp.
Yeah, that's a classic alley call right there. You know, have someone distract the entire team and, hey, let's steal Baron while they're not paying attention. That's classic alley shot calling.
Yeah, she did that to us at least once last week. So yeah, I know that call very, very well.
You definitely gotta give her a little bit of respect when the Baron's on the map. Can't just...
Yeah. Just Parp's Baron control in general is just... It's just excellent. They always have vision control over it, and they know exactly when to sneak it. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Menbong and Allergic to Milk are stuck in now a 2v4, hitting a minion. Menbong looks like he's in trouble. Yup, he's gonna just repel into the air. And who's gonna get the kill? It's gonna be Arian. Another kill for Sejuani. He's now 2-2-9. Arian has been making quite a bit happen all over the map.
I'm so surprised that Galio has not died ever.
Oh, true.
And I think they need to get Gnar into a solo lane with Galio. Because he has his 2 items, Black Cleaver and Frozen Mallet.
Yeah, Galio's still tanky enough. And he has the Thornmail now, so Guy Fieri not gonna be able to do that much to him. But anyway, PARP. Oh, good.
Oh.
Jingo's gonna flash and get the 2-man shockwave, but there's not much follow-up at all. Allergic Milk, Slicing Maelstrom hits no one. Gnar ultimate just to peel back a little bit. 3-man W coming out. Menbung is stuck, diving into the middle of all 5 PARP members. Oh, sorry, 4. Waka Strain canceled his TP, and that's two turrets going down. Jingo's gonna be in trouble. He goes down. Another kill for Violent Sociocat. Allergic to Milk does flash away. He'll stay alive, but his base, not so much. And that might be, yeah, that's GG call from Wild Sociocat. They can end this. They have the Baron. That's
they have the minion wave.
Just like that. That's gonna be game 1 going over to PARP and GG. Wow, wow, that's all I got to say. just wow. Oh. So let's just look at the damage charts, and yeah, of course, Violent Sociocat topping damage charts, because why not? That's just how it works. But I'll be posting the MVP poll in chat soon, and speaking of MVP polls, MVPs, what do you guys think? Taco, I'm going to start with you.
I think it's a toss-up between Violet Sociocat and Balakixtron. I mean, the more obvious call here is Violet Sociocat, you know, with the really good score and damage charts. But there's a lot of times where it looked like she was really out of position, and Galio was just right there to make the play and turn it around for his team. But so there's a lot of times honestly, where it looked like she was. If I have to give it to anyone, it's Balakixtron, because not only was he making the plays with Ali, he also had a really rough lane against Guy Fieri. So pulling it out after what I would consider a tough laning phase in the counter matchup, I think I would give him the MVP on this.
All right.
I'm gonna have to agree with Silent Taco on that. I believe that Balakixtron had a lot of clutch heroic entrances. There was times that he had individual teammates out, and the team was Chase Squad was closing in on him, and he ulted in and turned that fight around. You also saw it there at Baron when they finally realized that PARP was on that Baron. He came back and ulted in to protect him from getting dove in on and maybe a possible steal of that Baron.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree that I would personally give this to Balakixtran on that Galio. He did have those clutch saves, did not die once that entire game, had great split pressure. Yeah, I'm going to give it to him. I'm going to... And... There we go. Finish. Okay. Yep, just finished typing it. Hold on. And yep, there we go. So yeah, go and vote for the MVP. We will be getting into this next game real shortly. We will go to a real quick break while teams go through pick ban and everything. We will be back in just a few minutes for game 2 of PARP versus Chase Squad. Don't go anywhere.